Hi everyone, welcome to Savvy Self-Publishing, where your story matters. So today I'm going to be touching on the scammer topic again, but I'm coming at it from yet another perspective. Today we're going to be talking about 7 ways to protect yourself from getting scammed. How about that? And this is geared towards self-published authors, but it can apply to any sector because scammers are rampant. I could say that a gazillion times because it's true. Okay, so tip number 1, share your personal information only on secure sites or by secure methods. For example, recently I wanted to return a product, but the only options were me giving them my bank information on email because they could do a wire transfer that way, or a product exchange. I chose a product exchange because I don't feel comfortable sharing my bank details on email. So just beware of that. Always share your personal details securely. Number 2, be wary of sharing irrelevant personal information. I believe last time I mentioned Reader's Lounge, Author's Magnet, how they contacted me for an interview about my second book, Stop Settling When It Comes to Love, shameless plug. But when I signed up to do this interview, my phone number was asked for, and I thought, that's kind of weird. Why do they need my phone number? I don't normally like giving my phone number out to just anyone. And I should have clued into that and just, you know what, it's not worth it. But anyway, I went ahead and did it. But now I know why they wanted that phone number, because they could, with that phone number, they could call me every so often and offer me a chance at a book fair that I wasn't ever going to attend, so they could get to like $299 USD from me. So it's just like, no. Yeah, so just be wary of sharing irrelevant personal information. If there's something you don't want to share, don't share it. And always be wary of sharing things like bank information, date of birth, social security number, or if you're in Canada, like I am, social insurance number. Be very careful just in general of sharing personal information, especially through insecure means. Okay, so that was number 2. Number 3, research the company first. I mentioned the poetry challenge that I entered last time in the last video, Bookleaf Publishing. I can't remember now if I mentioned the company name or not, but I wish I had researched them first. I didn't, and I paid the price. It was really easy to find tons of complaints about them online. If you search Bookleaf Publishing, you can find those same complaints. It's really easy. So research the company first, make sure they're good, and also check their website for contact information. Bookleaf Publishing, they did have a mailing address, but like, what good is that? There's no phone number, no email address, only that help desk form to fill in. So just make sure there's a clear email address, some type of contact information before entering into an agreement with a publisher or etc. And that's number 3. Number 4 is the fear of missing out. FOMO. For the longest time, I was like, what the heck is FOMO? I didn't know what that meant, but now I do. Fear of missing out. That actually played a part in me signing up for Bookleaf, because they said, oh, there's only a few spots left. Get them now. Get your spot now. But you know what? Actually, when I checked that website a little later, after I had signed up, there were still kind of quite a few spots left. So that should have, given me an alarm bell ring in my head, and it didn't. So yeah, be wary of the fear of missing out, FOMO. And number 5, vanity publishers. Vanity publishing, if you don't know, it is companies that will do all the book-related publishing. They'll help you publish your book, basically. They'll do the editing, the formatting, the cover, etc., everything. But you know what? They cost a lot of money. I actually looked into one, Austin Macaulay or something like that, and it was like going to be $4,000 or more to publish a children's book, which I have since self-published for barely anything. So just be very wary of vanity publishers, and I think that they prey on authors because authors really want to get their book in the world, and they don't always know how to do it, and perhaps they've tried traditional publishing without success, so they think vanity publishing is their answer. Maybe it is, but just be wary of them because they're very expensive and they don't always deliver what they say they're going to. Or if they do, it's very delayed and it's just a big headache. So I have heard of situations like that with vanity publishers and other authors. So just be very careful. Protect yourself from vanity publishers. Okay, so that was number 5. Number 6 is, so if you have a Facebook author page, you may have already run across this, but there are often fake threats to your account. You'll get a notification saying that you violated one of their precious rules, and sometimes they'll even highlight the post that violated that rule, and you're like, what? That happened to me the first time that happened. I'm like, how does this violate the rule? What? And anyway, it turns out to be a scam. And oftentimes these profile pages of the people that are sending these notifications, they look all official because it's like they're wearing headphones, like it's someone, or it's like a kind of like a cartoon person wearing a headphone. So to make it look like it's official, but it's not. So if you get those fake threats from Facebook, don't worry about it. Protect yourself from that scam by blocking that person. That whenever I see those types of notifications now, I go to that website, that person's profile, and just block it right away. I do a lot of blocking on my Facebook author page because I get those digital publishers calling me or messaging me about my illustrious writing, blah blah blah. Which leads me to the last point, number 7, flattery. I said it last time too, but this is a way to protect yourself. If you are talking to someone who maybe they contacted you to offer you a product or a service and they're flattering you, beware. It is likely a scam. And it's easy to fall prey to that as a self-published author because maybe you're dealing with the imposter syndrome. It's real. It is a real struggle. Maybe you're experiencing, low sales and the flattery just makes you feel better. So you're like, oh, they can help me. But just be very careful of flattery coming from potential scammers. One thing you can say to yourself when you are speaking to one of these people and you hear flattery, think of that old adage and say to yourself, flattery is going to get you nowhere, Buster. And so those are the 7 tips. I hope that they will help protect you from potential scams. Let me just go over them real quick. Keep your personal information secure. Don't share it by insecure means like email. Don't feel obligated to share irrelevant personal information either. Research whatever company you're dealing with first and check their website for contact information first. Beware of the fear of missing out. Beware of vanity publishers. Beware of fake threats to your author account on Facebook. And finally, beware of flattery. And before I go, I actually wanted to mention that I was considering having my husband come on here because he helped me deal with the whole Reader's Magnet Authors Lounge situation, and he can talk about what it was like to confront those people. So if that sounds something you're interested, leave a comment below and let me know how this helped you, and be sure to like the video and subscribe for more self-publishing tips. That's it for now. Thanks so much. Have a great day.